Hello, hi, good evening. Today is the 25th of October 2024. Before we start, and we'll not do a lot of talking today, but I want to narrate something that has happened with me today. So, this is my third attempt of making the same video. This was supposed to be my morning workout. While working out and recording the video at the same time, towards the end, I got an incoming call which made me realize that the video is not being recorded. And for me, the workout was almost complete. Never mind. Did it again in the afternoon. Was able to record the video successfully. However, the video got deleted. This is a half an hour Yin Yoga class, and my third attempt doing the same. However, at both the occasions, I had forgotten to put the background music, which somehow has turned off again. So we'll quickly check that as well. But amidst making videos and working through the day, there's something that I learned and something that we all know deep inside, but we sometimes fail to accept, which is that not all days will go your way. You'll have good days, you'll have bad days, probably more bad days than the good days, but I hope it is more good days for you than the bad days. Either way, to not give up on the bad days is what I think life is as well, and hence I'm making this video. Now, the pretext of making these videos is to not present to my audience a great quality video. The quality might improve over time, but I'm just trying to inculcate a habit. I work out every day, and I thought if I'm working out and I can do a quick recording with my phone, it will help others to work out as well. Let's get into the workout right away after putting on the music, of course. Just give me a second here. All right, 3.5 minutes on the video, which means the video is being recorded. The music is on. Let's get right into it, starting with the warm up. The warm up is the same as we did in the last video. This is a Yin Yoga class, and we'll concentrate more on being in a particular posture and holding it for 3 minutes, therefore ensuring that our muscles, the tissues, the tendons, the fascia contracts and relaxes our body in a manner that it mobilizes well. The physiological advantage of Yin Yoga are enormous, and I would recommend practicing this at least 3 to 4 times in a week. Starting with a warm up, please lie down straight on your yoga mat. Fold your knees. Your feet should be closer to your hips, and flare your knees to the outside. If you are uncomfortable, always feel free to use a yoga block. I'm sorry. We will hold this for 15 seconds. 15 breaths. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. I would recommend closing your eyes. After 15 breaths, gently get your knees together. You might feel some discomfort, which is absolutely normal. The second part of the warm up is place your right ankle on in between your left thigh and your left knee. Try and pull your left leg towards you. For additional support, you can hold on to the back of the left calves. Something like this. Put your head back straight on the mat. We will repeat the same with the on the other side. Left ankle on your knee, on your right knee, in between your right knee and your right thigh, and place your hands on the back of the calf muscles of your right leg and give yourself a nice stretch. 5 deep inhale, 5 deeper exhale. This was the warm up. Let's now get into the workout straight away. Unlike the last video wherein we focused on the lower body only, this workout is designed to work on your lower as well as your upper body. It is an intersection of exercises we'd be doing to help support the muscles in a lower body and a upper body. Somehow the internet seems to not be working at the moment, and therefore the music. Apologies for that. We'll keep that for another time. But the first exercise is the Sphinx pose. Uh, your stomach on the yoga mat. Lie on your yoga mat similar to how I am. We will hold this posture for 3 minutes. There are two variations to this. One is the beginner variation, wherein your sphinx could look like this. However, the alignment needs to be your shoulders and elbows, an elbow in one line, palms right in front of you. For advanced members, they can do a full sphinx by stretching their hands and palms in front of them. Either is fine. It will concentrate on the muscles of your lower back, middle back, and goes up to the upper back. Let's start the 3 minute counter now. You can close your eyes and concentrate on your breathing. Deeper inhale, deep inhale, deeper exhale. For viewers who feel they want to go deeper into the pose, they can simply try and look upwards towards the ceiling, like, similar to how I am doing at the moment. Less than a minute to go. We'll be covering 5 exercises through this class, and two of them would specifically focus on your upper body. One would be an intersection of your upper body and lower body, and two would be focused on your lower body. We are doing this, I mean, I did it. The idea of doing yin yoga is to get our body ready for the next week. We have two targets, 50 push-ups in one go and 10,800 Surya Namaskars as well. Tomorrow would be the day for Surya Namaskar. 3 minutes are over. I'll give it one more try. The second exercise is the melting heart pose, something that we practiced yesterday as well. To get into the melting heart pose, first we need to be in a tabletop position. Never mind, we'll figure out the music for another day. And since the pretext is discipline and working out every day, I'm sure we'll be able to have a class wherein we have music in the background as well. Melting heart pose. Um, get into a tabletop position. I would recommend being on one side of the yoga mat so that you are able to give a nice stretch to your upper body. So, as you can see, I'm on one side of my yoga mat. Your hips should be directly in line with your knees. Stretch your hands as further as you can. Place your forearms on the floor and let your heart gravitate towards the yoga mat. We'll continue this for 3 minutes, starting the timer now. you may feel some pain in your shoulders. That is because the muscles in your shoulders are not used to being in an orientation similar to what we are at the moment. But this will get better eventually. So keep practicing. You can adjust your pose if you'd like, but it's only a matter of 3 minutes, so don't give up and breathe through the pain. Less than a minute to go. Hold in there. Try and push backwards further from your hip muscles, your hip joint. Try and keep a perpendicular line between your legs and your hip, and let your heart, your chest melt towards the ground. You would also feel sensation and you might feel pain in your middle back, which is absolutely normal. All right, since there's not a lot of activity in terms of, there's no jumping, there's no hopping. So we'll avoid breaks, which we did in the previous two videos as well. The third exercise is a seated forward fold. Sit in an upright position, your legs straight in front of you, toes pointing towards you, spine straight. We will straight, we'll, with a straight spine, we'll further push our hands towards the ceiling. We'll further stretch our hands towards the ceiling and try and fold to hold on to our feet. I'm starting the timer and the exercise demonstration now. Raise your hands, bend from your waist, drishti straight, look at a single point, and try and hold on to your feet. With every exhalation, you may bend your elbows and try and get deeper into the pose. Try and keep a straight back, chest pointing outwards, and bend from your waist or your hip joint. Try and get deeper into the pose with every exhale. When I say deeper, just concentrate on not bending your back. That's not the motive. Try and bend more from your hip joint. Less than 30 seconds. Try and give it a last push, chest out. When you try and push your chest out, your lower back would automatically push outwards as well. And try and get deeper into your pose. Excellent. Now the next exercise is very similar to what we have just accomplished. This is the butterfly forward fold. So your feet folded in the manner as you would fold your hands, and similar to the previous exercise, try and get your feet as close to the hips as possible. And similar to the previous exercise, raise up your hands and bend forward from your waist with your chest trying to melt towards the ground, and stretch your hands as further as you can. Starting the timer now. You may hold on to your feet in a similar manner that as I have. Your hands can hold on to your feet. Just ensure that your spine is straight. Your chest is pushing outwards and you're getting deeper into the pose with every exhalation. This might cause you discomfort in your inner thighs and groin area, which is absolutely normal. But for some people, for me at least, I am feeling a stretch that's making me feel very comfortable, which is a great sign because I've been practicing yoga for some time now, and I can definitely observe the effects in my body already. You can also place your forearms on the floor, your palms on the floor if that is more comfortable. Just ensure that the bend is from your waist and your hip joint. Less than a minute to go. If it is causing any sort of discomfort, you may get out of the pose and rejoin us for whatever little time is left by then. If you think you can hold on for another 40 seconds, please do. Very well done. Your legs can be straight in front of you. You can shake them like this just to relax them a bit. The last and final exercise before the cool down is the dragon pose, for which we'll first be in a plank position. And this will be for 6 minutes because we have to dedicate 3 minutes to each side. So get into a plank position. Transition into downward dog. Lift your right leg and place it outside your right palm. Once you are here, your left knee can be on the ground. Starting the timer now. The objective is to get deeper into the stretch. This will again, the timer has been started. This will again help mobilize the muscles in your inner thighs, outer thighs, but mostly your right leg inner thigh is what will be more focused on. There are two variations. Anyone who's feeling any sort of discomfort can be in the same position as I am. Advanced members can place their forearms on the floor like this to go into a deeper stretch. If you are working on your splits, this is one of the most popular exercises to help people mobilize their muscles so they are actually able to do a split, something that I've been longing to do for a while as well, and definitely something that we can practice together. For now, just concentrate on your breathing, and that will help you elevate any sort of discomfort. A minute and 30 to go, so we are halfway through. Keep holding, 35 seconds to go. Excellent. I would recommend a quick 3 breather child's pose. All right. Come into the plank position again. Transition into a downward dog. Lift your left leg. Place it outside your left palm. Your right knee on the floor. And now you're in position. Starting the timer now. You can either, with a straight spine, be in, in the position that I am, palms on the floor on the yoga mat, straight spine looking up front. To go deeper into the stretch, you can place your forearm on the yoga mat and try and gravitate towards the yoga mat. It might cause some discomfort in your middle back, which is absolutely normal. A minute and 30 seconds to go. This is the last exercise, so please hold on to it. Less than 30 seconds to go now. Breathe through the pain, if any. I would recommend another child's pose. If you feel any pain in your thighs, your legs, your groin area, for 5, inhale and exhale. The last, but obviously not the least, is the cool down. Not really a cool down, but this is more of a getting your spine back straight, comforting your body, and feeling great about it. So just lie down with your back on the yoga mat, hug your knees, and with the help of your left hand, push both your knees, keeping them close to the chest, to the left. You may place your left hand on the top of your right knee for additional support. Your right hand and your head in the opposite side. We'll do this for 10 deep inhale, 10 deeper exhale on both sides. Let's begin now. Hug your knees again, and this time keeping them close to the chest. Place them on the right hand side with your left hand and head in the opposite side. 10 breaths. Take support with your left hand. Sit up straight. We'll close this class with 3 Om chants. But before that, I want to thank you for joining me uh, on this practice. A little every day is what we need to stay fit and healthy. Uh, I decided this a long time ago that I'll stay and keep myself fit and healthy. And to an extent, I feel I have not totally accomplished it because of certain habits that we'll talk about, hopefully, if we do going forward. But for now, thank you once again for joining me. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. Have a good evening and a great festive season. Hands in Gyan Mudra for 3 Om chants. Sit in upright, comfortable position. This could be Skandasana, which is like this, or you can be in folded legs position as well, which is my preferred position. Take a deep inhale. Deep inhale. Deep inhale. Thank you once again. Gratitude. See you tomorrow for 150 Surya Namaskar.